Welcome back to Six on Your Sides, your voice, your vote, 2019 election night coverage. Let's take another look at some of the top races happening around the valley. We'll kind of call this the lightning round, so to speak. We'll start in Boise for the mayoral race. About half the precincts have reported incumbent Mayor Dave Beater in second, 31%. As you can see, Lauren McCall, the challenger, the councilwoman, president of the Boise City Council, with 46%. Remember, you have to have 50. So right now, again, with half the precincts reporting, looks like we're headed towards some kind of a runoff later this month or early December. A lot of people were wondering how former Mayor Brent Coles was going to do tonight. Former Mayor Brent Coles coming in fourth right now with 7%. Of course, Rebecca Arnold at 13% in third place from ACHD, and Adriel Martinez on the backside of this with 1%. All right, let's move ahead. We're going to move to the Meridian mayoral race. And not a big surprise here. We knew the top two were going to be close. We didn't know how close they were going to be. Of course, Robert Simonson is the chief of staff for Meridian Mayor Tammy DeVeert, who has been there for a long time. She decided not to run again for re-election. She endorsed Robert Simonson. That endorsement was key. He also picked up some other key endorsements as well. Again, about half the precincts in Meridian reporting. Robert Simonson, 45%, but a good showing here by Joe Palmer. State legislator, decided to run for mayor in Meridian with 32%, so a close race there, and the rest of the pack, as you can see, with 11, 9, and 2%. So let's move on to the Eagle mayor's race here. And I'm going to step back here a little bit here because I don't want to block the front runner here. Jason Pierce, 51%. Stan Ridgway, who the current mayor in Eagle right now, is in second place with 38%, and Christopher Haddon at 11%. So Jason Pierce looks like he may be the next mayor of Eagle. But again, these are not final numbers here, so Stan Ridgway could still make a comeback here in this race. Eagle City Council, the numbers tell it all. It's a pretty tight one for for the two here. 27, 25, 24, 19. It really doesn't get much closer than that. Again, these numbers, about half the numbers coming in from Eagle as well, half the precincts reporting. Moving along, we're going to head over to Garden City. Again, voting for the two, 35% and 29% with Pam Beaumont and James Page. But right behind Wendy Carver Herbert with 27%, Pat Little and Jeff Stevenson bringing up on the backside of here with 4 and 5% respectively. Napa City Council, here's the number for seat 4. Now, as you can see these numbers here, with the numbers, where we're going to take the numbers and go with the bottom numbers on this one. I think that percentage for Jeff Cornelius might be a little off there. Seat 6 for the Napa City Council, 60% for Jacob Bauer, to Scott Glover, 40%. So a pretty comfortable lead right now for seat 6 and Napa City Council. Moving on to the Napa School District. This is for the supplemental levy. In favor and against. Against, 55%. In favor of the $24 million supplement levy over 2 years. Right now, against, leading 55 to 45%. Moving on to the Garden. This is the Caldwell City Council seat, and as you can see, Wagner 53% to the 47%. So that's for seat 4 in Caldwell, and we'll wrap this up with seat 6. The numbers tell it all here with John McGee, former state legislator, running for a seat in Caldwell, 39%. So this is an interesting one here.